Finally, I've been able to create a YouTube channel. I'm saying that because I've been going back and forth with my friends a lot about starting this channel, and finally I've done it. The name of the channel is Herman's Food Greats, and I have some videos in store for you guys. Like I say always, for me, my plan is to document, my plan is to inform, and my plan is to also share all the travels or a 360 view of my life. So make sure you subscribe, you comment, you like, and please don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging. Above all, like I say always, cash away and stay tuned. Guys, so this is my trip to Scotland via train. So the first part of this trip or this European tour starts from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. One landmark at the London King's Cross is actually the Harry Potter platform. That's the platform 9 3/4, and you should check it out anytime you are in London or you are at King's Cross. What you see me trying to do here is to access or to get onto the Lumo service from London to Edinburgh Waverley. Come along, let's go.
Good afternoon. Once again, this is the 1747 Booer service to Edinburgh Waverley, stopping at Malmont and Edinburgh Waverley only. Those will be our only two stops, Malmont and Edinburgh Waverley. Any passengers not wishing to travel, please return to the platform now. Doors will be closing shortly for departure. Thank you.
Exactly. So the plan was to experience train travel from London to Edinburgh, Scotland, which lasted for about 7 hours. So we were able to tick that box. But now the next bit is to try and get into Denmark, which is the first port of entry into Europe for this whole summer tour. So this is me at the Edinburgh airport trying to catch the flight to Copenhagen. Here we'll be using the Norwegian Airlines to get into Copenhagen, and it's always seamless. Yeah, I was enjoying myself. What a view you have here. For me, it's been a good trip so far. I've been exposed to train travel from London to Scotland, and now I'm jumping onto plane into Copenhagen. The whole motive behind this European tour is, one, I wanted to explore, and two, it was a way for me to get in touch with my friend. You see him later in the videos. But upon getting to Kastrup, so yes, on landing, I actually chanced on this McLaren, and it turns out that months later, I gave Lando Norris a good omen. He won the Formula One championship. From my view, I think Copenhagen is a very easy city to navigate. I love Copenhagen generally because of the efficient transport system. You can book or you can buy a 2-day pass or a day pass, depending on how many days you want to spend in Copenhagen. You can get a pass to be able to use their train and buses. I love Copenhagen because for me, I feel very relaxed in Copenhagen. And if you give me any Euro travel, I'll always go back to Copenhagen. It's a very warm, open city, and you are able to navigate it easily, like I mentioned. So on getting to Copenhagen, yes, I went back to my hotel, which is the Steelhouse Copenhagen. Then actually, just to pinpoint how warm the city is or how warm Danish people are, these are some guys playing some card games at the airport. So yes, let's start our tour. Our first point of call, which everyone I will advise that when you go to Copenhagen you should do, is visit Stroit. Yes, I'm speaking like the Danish now. I used to say Stroget, but I found out it was Stroit. So yes, this is Stroit. And Stroit is a high street shopping area. From Stroit, you take a walk down to Nyam. So yes, Nyam is also known as the harbor in English. And as you can see, the colorful houses behind, it's good to take a picture here for the ground. So when you get into Copenhagen and you go to Stroit, after shopping, you come to Nyam. Here you can actually also do some boat rides or a canal tour. And that takes me to my next spot, which is actually leaving Denmark. Yes, you tell me it's short, but I decided to add Denmark to this trip because I wanted to show Denmark and how vibrant the city is. It's not actually part of the whole trip, But as I said, I love Denmark. I did Denmark last year and I decided to come here for a day or two. So here is me trying to make my way back to the airport. It's straightforward. Just get onto one of the lines and then boom, here we are. So this is again, I'll be using the Norwegian Air to Split. Yes, we are going to Croatia. A lot of times, a lot of my friends were asking me why Croatia. Well, I'm laughing because anyone who knows me knows that I support Tottenham Hotspur, and the reason why I like Croatia is because of Modric and Choluka. Croatia, your normal cities you want to visit in Croatia will be Zagreb, Split, yes, and Dubrovnik. But I chose Split because it was summer, and also I wanted to experience some of the beaches. So this is me in the plane trying to get to Split. Yes, to travel in Europe, I think it's less expensive because you just get one of the intercity flights and then you are off and going. So enjoy the view, enjoy the vibes. So this is Split and this is me in Split, and Split gave me a different thing for me to learn. I'll talk about the Bosu at the back sometime later. Yeah, but we chose Split because it just has some other surrounding islands we could visit apart from that base. So mainly our plan was to be based in Split. When I say our, you saw the man behind me, and that's my friend Philip. We normally take annual tours or annual trips together. And last year, like I said, we did Denmark, but this year we decided to do Split or Croatia. And here you see us trying to go for our trip to VAR. So Philip is going to make payment for the trip so that we get going. It's advisable that you book your trip a day before, at least you give them prior notice, because they'll give you some information on the weather, they'll give you some information on the places you can see, and they will generally tell you how many hours you can spend on the trip. So there were some few islands we visited, but VAR was one of the favorites because I got to eat some good food. Philip is always messing up. And yes, you'll be seeing him in some of the videos. So yes, here's our trip, and that's how we started our Euro tour. So yes, always we are traveling light, and we try to do this by not spending as much or not spending away our futures. What you see us here is us joining a group. So when you go and pay, you're actually paired with some other group of people, and it's a good way to interact with others. This is a French couple, then you have some Chinese guys in there. Yes, it was a fun trip because again, this is us going to the first island, and on our way, yes, you enjoy the vibes, you enjoy the view, and hey, as anyone will say, you're living life only once. YOLO. Anything that shoots up the adrenaline is what we'll say drink. As you saw, there was Philip enjoying the trip or enjoying the boat ride. It had great views to come with, and that's our skipper, Nino. Nino had a very helpful assistant in Corina. They made our trip a very educative one and a seamless one. I would say when you have the opportunity, go and see Croatia. It was a very entertaining trip. There you see us, Nino, in a sense, racing with another group. And yes, he showed them who is Paul. So yes, back here we really had fun. Yes, and this is Philip telling them bye-bye. Like I said, it was very entertaining the way Nino handled this race. The main two islands we'll be visiting is Komiza and Var. Let's leave Corina to take us.
You shall the boat somewhere near, and then you swim to the beach, which is around maybe like 15 minutes of swimming. And the second one is a steep walk across the hill. So it's basically a hike. You have a road on top of the hill, and then you have to get down on your own. So we're gonna tie the hook here on the rope, and then you guys can jump in and swim to the beach or just swim around the boat. It's also nice for snorkeling. The water spinner is there.
Waterproof. Yes, I know, but only 10 meters.
Are you going deeper?
Yes. But,
Go small and come and give it back.
okay, I will give me a fist bump. Now. Oh, hello. I'm more doing up, man. Wow. But we want to call them all to make a video. Or sooner or later they will come. Kosovo. But they see the sun scab and this
Yes, it's actually
already.
yes.
My than it.
So I gave my camera to Nino, or Poseidon, as he said he's also called. He was able to get us some nice views of underwater, and here is him trying to dive and see some fishes. Yeah. So the life of an explorer is to take risks. Yes, I was scared that my camera would be jittery after, but hey, it came out clean, and these are the nice videos you're seeing. Poseidon did some great work, and shout outs to you again. You're a solid skipper, and you really did some good work. Yes, back to us. We were told to go and learn swimming, but we decided not to. So always we'll be throwing some peace signs, sitting on the boat. But the truth is that we would have loved to enter the water. Nino did mention that the water is salty, so you always float and you never sink. But hey, the Ghana man in me never wanted to try. It felt very cool in terms of the water temperature. It was very cold. Though it was summer, it was cold. And if I knew how to swim, I would have taken a dive. Yes, Nino was willing to teach us, help us float, and then get a feel of the water. But hey, the Ghana man in me said, I knew where I'm from and I wasn't going to try it. Yeah, so there were some sea creatures also that Nino got out for us to see. And here you can see the other members of the tour enjoying the view and trying to swim also. So yeah, I think it's a tour I recommend when you go into Croatia. I think it's affordable also, and yes, you don't break your back doing it. The island tour was a very enjoyable trip. This is us returning back to Split. And you see Philip sitting by Nino because we were able to win his heart. And Philip started controlling the music. And as you know, we gave them some good Ghanaian tunes. Yes, I would rate that trip to the islands 10 over 10 because we were able to get freshly sourced food coupled with extremely warm people. I just say that Croatia feels like home. The only difference between Croatia and Ghana is that Ghana is in Africa, Croatia is in Europe. But this is us back in Split, preparing for the next trip or coming back to Split to just discuss and rate how it was. I would say 10 over 10. For me, I love Split because it feels like home, and then we are also able to see different things. This is more like a tourist lane or a tourist stretch. What did I say about Croatia being home from home? And there you have it, Philip getting a Briar Tutu. So for me, Croatia is just like a second home. Everything Ghana has, Croatia has too. The difference is just the location or the geographical placement. In rating this trip, I'll rate it 10 over 10. For me, it just felt like I had gone somewhere else to see new things and explore different cultures. And I love Croatia, or I love Split. Split has a lot of history and architecture. You can explore some medieval streets and actually also a UNESCO site integrated into the city. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll be going to, let me keep quiet, you'll find out. Stay tuned.